Hey guys, today I am going to try to explain the response video from the completionist Gerard. And I've actually seen this behavior happen recently. And the guy who did it also stole money. He stole $4.7 million, according to the FBI. The FBI has him in jail right now, and he's awaiting his jury trial on late January 2024 next year. I've covered him in great detail, so the psychology behind this guy, Anthony Farrar, and Gerard are almost identical. You see a lot of flashes, so I'm going to set this up for you. He doesn't donate money for 9 to 10 years. It looks bad. But at this point in time, when Muda and Karl Jobst are talking to him, they are talking to him in a very friendly way. Now, of course, the recording it's recorded, and some of it makes its way out. But I would argue the most harmful to Gerard is left out to give Gerard the time and give him the ability to redeem himself. So, okay, they make the videos. Gerard still hasn't donated the money. Videos have to be made. Some ordinary gamers, Muda makes the video. Karl Jobst makes the video. And now he has a opportunity. He has a opportunity to say, you know what? I was wrong. I apologize. The money's been donated. And I donated some of my own money. And here are the receipts. Here's how much the golf tournament made, and this is why it looks like this, and so on. So he had the ability, Muda and Karl Jobst gave him the ability to redeem himself. They did. They absolutely did. Based on the recording that I'm probably going to play you right now, they absolutely left. The fact that they both left this recording out tells me that they did want Gerard to redeem himself and be a man. We'll listen to the recording.
Such a personal thing for the last 25 years of my life. I'm not trying to be like, do you guys want money to help me hide this? It's not this is at all. I'm just asking from a humanity perspective of like, if I am the target of this, I have 20 mouths to feed. I have sponsors. I have a business. I'm trying to make video games. I'm trying to get out of content creation so I don't have to worry about YouTube anymore and do better things in the world. And I just know because of my track record of things like G4 exploding, me being friends with John Tron when he was a racist, I've been a part of Pro Jared. Like pulling one thread about the charity thing is going to upheave my entire life in a way that scares the living crap out of me. And I don't want to go home tonight and tell everyone, hey, there is a gigantic thing coming to claim my career, and you all have to close down and find somewhere else to do. I know this is shitty me to say this. I'm not trying to ask for sympathy or anything, but this kind of stuff, I've been following your guys' stuff for years.
So this is a audio clip that, of course, Gerard knows, and at this point in time, when he's watching Karl Jobst's video, he probably is well aware that he's being recorded, right? You'd be an idiot to think that he just recorded part of it, right? If not all of it. So he's watching this video. The audio is making its way out. And hey, there are parts of the audio that are missing. And yeah, and then his fans say, oh, well, they cut the pieces of the audio that made him sound bad. No. They kept those pieces out. Okay? The bribery, the JonTron, the Pro Jared getting canceled, right? 20 mouths to feed, the emotional pitch, right? They actually did him a great favor because I believe they wanted him to redeem himself or at least be able to say, apologize. But instead, and this is why I'm making this video, he doubles down. He doubled down and he forced Karl to, in my opinion, to release this. Because what happens is after this audio gets released, there are very few lawyers who are going to look at this for defamation. So his response video, very snarky, not really an apology, but at the very end he says he and his dad's lawyers are going to look into charges for slander. This could cost Karl Jobst and some ordinary gamer hundreds of thousands of dollars to defend. Karl Jobst obviously is with Billy Mitchell, the Billy Mitchell situation, right? And he knows exactly, probably to the dollar, how much that cost them. And so he's wondering, okay, well, I don't want to be involved in a lawsuit where in America, it's the system, the justice system is broken. Take it from me. I've been sued for almost 3 years, in my opinion, without cause. And I can't get out of the case. This is my second attorney. There's just, the system is very slow. And sometimes it takes time to figure out, to get justice. And while you're trying to get justice, the meter on your lawyer's fees are going up every hour, right? The hourly billable, that's what it's called. The hourly rate there's more hours for that rate to be multiplied with when they send you an invoice. But back to kind of where I am on this, and let me just be really very blunt. Karl had to let that audio go because no one in their right mind, no attorney in my opinion in their right mind, after hearing that audio would, and then realizing the audio happened before Gerard's response, and then realizing Gerard instigated the audio being released, would probably defend or would represent him, I guess, in a defamation lawsuit against either Karl Jobst or Muda. So that's why it had to be released, in my opinion, because the defamation lawsuit is just very silly, and this piece of evidence where he's literally trying to bribe them, I mean, that's what it sounds like, in my opinion, right? Would indicate that he already knew what was coming, and he knew that he knew what was coming. He sounds nervous. These are real emotions. This isn't him being fake anymore, which he's very good at. This is real, raw emotions where he gets it. Cancellation is coming, and a horde of people are going to be very upset that their favorite YouTuber is not what he represented he was. Now, again, let me just kind of rewind and go back to this. Why did he choose this? Why did he choose to double down instead of apologizing when he knows they got this video on him? He knows at this point they got this audio. They have the whole audio clip recording. And I'm sure that he remembers what he said at that time and has gone through that with his lawyer. Why would a lawyer allow him to make that response video? It's because of a very interesting thing. He thinks he's invincible. This is the same thing the other guy I covered, Anthony Farrar, thought he was. He thought he couldn't go to jail. He thought he could drink and drive all he wanted and no one would catch him. And he thought he was invincible. He thought he was a god among men. And this complex, right? This complex doesn't allow him to realize that these people are actually trying to help him. Yes, do they want the money to go to charity? Yeah, of course. But they're trying to help him in terms of just apologize, just admit that you were wrong, cover $600,000 instead of donating, donate $800,000. Then there's no question that you have done that the golf tournament winnings or whatever the money raised, that one has been covered too, even if the numbers don't add up, right? So I think in terms of why he is acting and behaving the way he is, I've seen this classic narcissism. I've seen this classic doubling down. And the guy who I'm talking about, Anthony Farrar, he is now in jail awaiting a jury trial. And he could be in jail a long time. Jury trial is next month. And he could be he could be in jail for a very long time based on the scam that he did. So when people feel like they're invincible, when people feel like they're better than you, and they feel like, oh, I'm a big YouTuber, and don't get me wrong, Gerard is that person. I watched his content recently. he is that person, because I can tell you, I can give you one example, but there are thousands of examples from the videos. When he was accused, he acted like nothing was wrong and then made a Shovel Knight video and uploaded that video, and then the comments of that video was terrible. He knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that Shovel Knight video would get views, it would get eyes, and it would get bad comments. He released it anyway, because even though he probably knew, he thought maybe that'll get supporters, maybe that will get sympathy, right? Save her, right? Seems to be a theme about, again, using his dead mom as a shield, right? I mean, it's very subtle, very subtle, no? At the core problem with Gerard, and many people like Gerard, like Anthony Ferrara is a big YouTuber in the watch community. He was at one time the biggest YouTuber in the watch community, and his downfall was arrogance. His downfall was he thought he was invincible. He put people's lives in danger. He stole from them. He did everything. The FBI has said that he stole $4.7 million. Gerard is exactly the same ilk. Big YouTubers, inflated egos. They are used to getting away with emotional appeals. I have 20 mouths to feed. It's not like I can give you money, right? They're used to getting away with that type of stuff. But not for these two. And I commend these two because, let's be honest here, right? It is tough to hold somebody like Gerard accountable. And obviously, at this point in time, he's still not accountable. They played chess while Gerard was playing checkers. And Gerard didn't think he could lose at checkers, but then he didn't realize he was playing the wrong game. They gave him the ability to apologize. They gave him the ability to repent. They gave him the ability to save his YouTube career. Simple. Donate the $600,000. Throw in another $100,000, $200,000 from your dad's company. Say, we donated what we needed to donate. We're going to make sure the accounting is correct. I apologize for not looking at this for 9 to 10 years. That was my bad. I don't have, I take full responsibility. I'm going to deal with the IRS. I'm going to keep you guys updated. That's it. Done. Instead, he threatens to sue these two for slander, which then they have no choice but to release the audio, which makes him look like a scumbag. And the audio, I don't know what lawyer would be like, yeah, man, I listened to audio. We're definitely going to war, Gerard. We got these guys for slander. It's the same case for him. He has done more damage to him in his own words than anyone could do. In his own words, in that audio clip, he's done more damage to himself than Karl Jobst's videos or Muter's videos or anyone's videos online. In his own audio clip. And he didn't get it. No one told him. And that means he either has a really bad legal team right now, or he doesn't have a legal team at all. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Bye, guys.